So GPT 5.4 is just dropped and Opus 4.7 is officially out. It's becoming undeniable. AI is reaching out what I call Terminator 2 levels of competence. Naturally, everyone is asking the one big question. What on earth am I going to do with my life if AI is better than me at basically everything? If you're feeling that existential dread, this video is for you. I've laid out this diagram here, you can see it on your screen, to map out the career safe zones for the next few years. We are going to look at three specific survival branches: the physical interface, the implementation bridge, and the brand of human virtues. Let's dive into the first branch. Why your best career move might actually involve putting down the keyboard and picking up a hammer. So, look at the first diagram, the physical interface. Have you ever wondered why AI can write a symphony or code a website in seconds, but it still can't scrub a toilet or take out the trash efficiently? It comes down to training data. We have billions, maybe trillions of words of text on the internet because that's what the internet was built for: textual communication. There is massive data for our 26 character alphabet, but where is the data for sensor, actuator, pressure, heat? How much data exists on the robotic arm delicately finding a needle in a human arm to collect blood? It just doesn't exist yet. This is why digital white collar work is at risk within the next 6 to 12 months. Even Dario Amodei, the founder of Anthropic, believes the vast majority of software engineering will be automated soon, but you don't exist in a digital world, right? You exist in a physical one. This brings us to nursing. If you're a nurse, you are dealing with at-risk frail populations. Beyond the lack of physical data, you have a regulatory and safety mode. It will take 5, 10, maybe 15 years for automated solutions to be approved for human care. Plus, let's be honest, would you rather be treated by a cold machine or a smiling, warm human nurse? The same applies to generalist trades. We are talking about handymen, maintenance, techs, electricians, plumbers. These roles require a broad and shallow skill set. An electrician often needs to understand basic carpentry and navigate messy, unmapped environments that aren't set up for robots. A few years ago, the advice was learn to code. Now, you might be a construction worker watching a programmer walk by and saying, "Pick up a hammer, little pro." Now, let's move on to the middle of a diagram, the implementation bridge. If you want to stay in the tech space, you have to realize that AI models are becoming the highest economic good. Your job now is to help people and businesses implement these models, specifically look for higher leverage organizations, NGOs, powerful charities, government bodies, family offices. If you can bridge the gap between their current legacy systems and these new AI models, you get a share of what we say is unbounded potential upside. This is what I do with a lot of my content. Raising awareness. You can create content showing businesses how to bridge gaps or help people transition from people-based roles into robotic process automation. You can even specialize in advanced prompt engineering, finding the most efficient ways to talk to these models and sharing those secrets. However, look at the runway label on the diagram for this branch. Unlike the physical trades, this has a much shorter shelf life. I'd give this 2 to 4 years of runway before the AI starts handling its own implementation and optimization. It's a great way to make a move now, but it's a transitionary role, not a forever one. The third branch on our map is perhaps the most interesting one: building a brand around human virtue. Think about a video game streamer. Economically speaking, they produce near zero value. They aren't building roads or improving GDP. They are consumptive media. And here's the kicker: AI and software have been better than humans at video games for a long, long time. So why do millions of people still watch humans play? This answer is connectedness, community. We want to see a human reaction when something funny happens. We want to feel like we are part of the crowd, thousands of other humans. Look at Magnus Carlsen, the chess grandmaster. Computers have been better than humans at chess for decades. People don't watch Magnus Carlsen because he's the best in an obsolete sense. The robots are the best. They watch him because he extols human virtues. He's funny, he's courageous, he's daring, he acts decisively under pressure. These are qualities: humor, bravery, decisiveness, that are hardwired and genetically encoded in us to be admirable. If you can demonstrate these qualities through high leverage medium like video or streaming, you have a very long, healthy runway ahead. You aren't competing on productivity, you are competing on humanity. To wrap this up, look at the bottom of the diagram, the scarcity equation. In the next 5 to 15 years, we are going to see trillions, maybe quadrillions of AI agents. Each one will be as productive as you or me. In a world where agents are infinite and productive, work is commodity, what is the scarce resource here? It's the human being. We might be moving towards a credit based economy where we aren't paid for output but for how we extol positive human virtues. The future isn't about being a better machine than the machine, it's about figuring out what is essentially human about you and leaning into that.